Chats with my barber. I'll probably just say, can you tell us your name and your age, and that'll kind of be the start, and then I'll sort of do a wee welcome. I don't mind. No, not quite that. Tell us your name.
I'm Paul.
And how old are you?
I will be 65 at the end of the year. So I'm still 64. So
64.
So,
Wow.
so as the song goes, when I'm 64, and I've actually reached that, so I got my bottle of wine. I was happy with my bottle of wine, and my grandchildren sitting on my knee.
Welcome to the chair. I'm Bruce, and I'll be your barber. All right. So we've been talking about the cut we're going to do for you, but tell us a little bit about why you came to want that cut.
Because my daughter's into cosplay and that sort of thing, and I was wandering around Armageddon in Christchurch in March, and I've seen all these One Piece characters running around, but there was no granddad. I'm going to have to go to Armageddon next year and come up with Captain Luffy.
As a cosplay?
It is the only character that looks remotely like me.
Let me see if I can shape you up.
Transform,
like that photo?
Transform Santa Claus into Captain Luffy,
Because I understand the last time you and I met, I was still studying.
And you need a bit of training.
Because of the way that your hair grows, it ended up being a mohawk
down the middle, because it just stood up.
Yeah, through here.
Yeah. Hopefully you've improved a bit since then.
I hope so too. You've got an awesome head of hair, so let's do something with it. So tell me, what was an average Saturday like for a 15-year-old Paul?
We had a large backyard and a group of friends in the neighbourhood that would always hang out together. Climb trees, riding a bike. Back in those days, I was still doing a paper round. The Saturday paper round had to be done the same as every other day of the week, apart from Sundays. So it was a good way of getting to know, getting out and about and away from home with doing the paper round. Back in those days, kids could actually go out and about and not worry about anything. We were loose and home in time for two.
So what era would that have been?
70s.
The 70s, yeah. I grew up in the 80s, but it was very similar for me. So a big group of friends, a lot of riding bikes.
Riding bikes, climbing trees.
Yeah. Simpler times, weren't they? We had a big creek where I lived, so we hung out down there.
Gore's got a river.
Did you swim a lot?
In the river, not so much. I went right through swimming club when I was a kid, which probably got me started on the rescuing side of things, because I did the life-saving badges at swimming club.
Oh yes, yeah. When you talk about the life-saving, did you do anything with that? Were you a lifeguard at any point?
No, but when I got out of high school, I ended up working for the Borough Council. And the first thing the local civil defence officer said, "Oh, you want to come along and play patient for an exercise we're doing?" So I got to play a patient for the civil defence rescue teams.
Yeah. What does that entail?
Well, for that one, I did it. I got thrown face first onto a stretcher, and they did a ladder hinge, got me off the top of a two-story building.
Oh wow.
So my introduction to search and rescue and stuff was face down, looking 2 stories straight down, tied onto a stretcher.
Oh my goodness! I'm assuming you weren't afraid of heights.
Well,
or you were.
Oh, what do you call it?
You had a healthy respect for heights.
I had a healthy respect for heights. But I ended up joining the local civil defence rescue team. I ended up running it for a while. Then my future was, and she dragged me off overseas for a couple of years, and when we come back, we decided where we're going to live, and we decided on Dunedin, but Dunedin didn't have a civil defence team.
Really?
So I couldn't join the Dunedin civil defence team, so I ended up with Red Cross.
So have you been part of Red Cross for a long time?
So I was in the light rescue team for 16 years. But doing that because we were doing a lot of training, and would train with the casualty simulation team.
Oh, right.
Most of this century, I've been doing casualty simulation, putting makeup on people and doing some of the acting myself.
So that, the idea of putting makeup on people, is that something that you just learned over time, or were you trained to do that?
Bit of both.
So sort of using blood, fake blood and that type of thing?
Yeah. and stage makeup and stuff. I do a really good black eye.
Is that right?
So if you want a black eye, I can give you a really good black eye.
As long as it's not a real one, I'll be okay.
No, most of mine usually wash off eventually.
Yeah. That sounds like a really interesting thing. I mean, how many times would you say you've been in a situation where you've had to apply makeup? Like, we're talking hundreds, thousands?
Oh, yeah. It's sort of up and on for the last, what's in gone has been 20 years, and I did 16 years with Red Cross and 10 years with civil defence. It's been a while.
When you're putting makeup on these people, are they sitting in a chair, or like are they in their emergency position, or?
We start off hopefully there is a chair available to start putting the makeup on, and then do any touch-ups and add extra fake blood and stuff onto it. So having blood dripping onto the bonnet of the car and stuff is actually much easier if you're actually on the bonnet of the car.
Yeah. Even though it is training, you would still want it to look as realistic as possible. Is that right?
Yeah, we'll try and get it as realistic as possible. And
yeah,
you know, when you go to a competition and the judge is a bit dubious about actually watching because the injury I had was not one she was comfortable with.
Oh, so it looked really real. Yeah.
Well, I have this horrible ability of losing fingers, and having seen it, I can do the makeup for that really good.
So you would use that as an asset,
and it looks really real
in training.
And so I had one of the judges at the competition who didn't want to come anywhere near me.
Oh my goodness!
She won the participants before they went in that they can pull out if they're not comfortable. But,
would you have,
the judge didn't want to watch.
Would you have a photo of that kind of thing?
Right, missing fingers. That's the one you wanted to see.
Oh, I can see why. I can see why the judge wouldn't want to. Did you want to share how you lost your fingers?
My first job out of high school was at a box factory in Gore.
Yeah.
And I was working on a bench saw, feeding wood through.
Yeah.
And one of the bits of wood jumped up and knocked the cover off. So I went around the side, knocked a tending bit of wood out of the road, and put the cover back on.
And came out without...
I think we got a ride to the hospital.
Yeah. Wow. That would have been how you were holding your hand, was it?
But the horrible thing is, the first thing you do is you know you've done something wrong, and you have to look. And that's why I'm so good at the makeup for it.
So you would have
that image burnt into the memory. So,
Paul.
Like I always tell people, I'm mostly right.
You are mostly right. If I need to count to 8, I know who to call on. Yeah. Can we talk about the idea that you and your wife have been married for a long time?
Oh, well, because we got grandchildren.
Yeah. So, you're obviously doing something right. I'll tell you what. I'm still I'm twice divorced. I'm still trying to work women out. I have no idea. So you were doing something right, my man.
You got to find the perfect woman.
Yeah, I've got no clue. Mm-hmm. My previous wives will probably agree with me on that one. He's got no clue.
I got it right. Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy for you on that. I really am. What sort of interests have you and your wife shared over the years? Like, did you stay involved with Rover Scouts or?
Yeah, well, there's still a group of them that go camping up at Avon.
So you keen campers?
Well, not so much these days. Most of the ones we go with now have caravans, camper vans.
Yeah.
So the accommodation has improved a lot for everybody else, but we still got a tent. So sleeping in a tent is not such fun anymore. First few of them went there to look at Halley's Comet.
Back in '86?
So now you know how long we've been doing that for.
I don't know how I remember that, but yeah.
That's how long I've been going up to Avonmore for. Had a reasonably good wage as a civil engineer, so I could actually afford to do all that sort of thing.
Oh, so civil engineering was quite well paid, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. To become a civil engineer, did you go through an apprenticeship on the job?
Yep. And I did my studies through correspondence, which is a great thing because part of the correspondence course was a block course you had to do up in the North Island, up at Central Institute of Technology.
And they put you in accommodation, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of my block horses up there for a couple of weeks. It was about a month after I met Mary. So she was from Upper Hutt, so I got to go and got paid by the council to go and visit my girlfriend.
So okay, so you were down in Gore at the time.
Yeah.
She was in
Upper Hutt.
At what point did you guys kind of get together in the same town? Like when did she move down to you? Did you move up to her?
Her brother got married in America.
Yep.
And Mary was supposed to be, got invited to be part of the bridal party. The fact that she was going over there by herself and her mother didn't want her to travel by herself, and she was getting to know me quite well by then. So her mother asked me to be her companion for the trip, which I thought was really interesting.
And I bet that was not a hard decision to make.
No.
Hey?
So we ended up spending a couple of years overseas together.
Oh, did you? Whereabouts?
So we went to Hawaii and Los Angeles, Philadelphia,
Yeah.
Canada, and then we went over to London for 4 months in London. Did a Kentucky dwarf down through Europe, and then we went back to the UK and got a combi van and travelled around and ended up in Scotland for a year. Got a job as a delivery driver, so I got paid to be a tourist. Being in Scotland, I went to most of the distilleries while I was there.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite?
After that many distilleries, no.
You're happy with whatever. Are you a whiskey drinker?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Although I suppose you can't spend that amount of time in Scotland and not really get into a bit of whiskey. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were there ever any challenges that you faced when you were overseas?
Getting glandular fever in London was a big challenge.
Glandular fever, yeah.
Yeah, don't recommend that one. So I've had one or two things over the years that I don't recommend.
Oh, really?
Like when I was 9, I fractured my skull. I don't recommend that one.
When you were 9, you fractured your skull?
Yeah. When I was 17, I lost my fingers.
17, lost your fingers?
Actually, but between the skull and my fingers, I fractured my collarbone and probably did a couple of bones in the foot as well.
You don't do things by halves?
No.
Now, Paul, just on the haircut,
yeah.
Are you going to wear it with some product? Because I'm just wondering how long we leave the fringe, if you want to push it forward, or whether we cut it for that style specifically.
I want you to make me look like that.
Good as gold, and that's what I will do. So after Scotland, so you worked there as a courier driver. So did you make it the active decision to come home, or was it your visa that?
Well, when we figured we'd been there for a year, we went, maybe we should, and things were starting to go downhill in the Middle East. We thinking, maybe we should go home.
Yeah. When you came back, did you settle back in Gore, or where did you settle?
Well, she went back home to Upper Hutt, and I went down to Gore, and
oh, really?
But within a couple of weeks of coming home was when I proposed to her. So we got married 5 months after we got home. 5 months,
yeah.
Yeah.
And the proposal itself, was that something of, was it a simple thing or?
No.
No? Did you release doves and how did you do it?
Well, she came down shortly after we were back in the country and took her down to the place we met in Invercargill and started the proposal from them. And I said, well, and then I went to the next place where we had our first date, and I said, "You."
So you're releasing one word at the same time.
So it took me half an hour to ask.
Were you saying anything else between these, or was it
just ordinary conversation between? All of a sudden, these words would come out. So she'd forgotten about the first word by the time we got to the last one.
Did she work it out though pretty quickly at the end?
Yeah, that wasn't the initial reaction because he had to figure out
exactly what you'd said.
Because she questioned the last word, and then she realised what I'd actually said.
In your mind, like, what's the secret to the longevity in your relationship? Like, how have you been successful in your marriage?
Enjoy life, like keep each other guessing, and being able to surprise each other occasionally.
Yeah, so simple things.
Simple things. I guess no expectations as such, and the fact that we were compatible and having survived 2 years together overseas.
That probably told you a lot.
Yeah.
how you'd function in a relationship. Yeah. And how many children did you have? Yeah.
Just two.
Two kids, yeah. And it looks like you've got 2 grandkids now, is that right?
Yep.
But yes, I mean, you look like Santa Claus, so you'd be a great grandfather. We're getting that quiff up. Yeah.
Yeah. Starting to look right.
It is, isn't it? I'm actually enjoying having that wee challenge of creating a look of an actor. And so your daughter encouraged you to do that. Did they say, you look like this character?
Oh, she is into cosplay and stuff, and she made herself some armor and stuff for another show that she watches. And
Yeah.
I was wandering around Armageddon dressed up as the Fourth Doctor. Yeah, the Fourth Doctor. You know Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fourth Doctor, as in the classic series. So that was. So what have we got? Hang on. Tom Davidson.
Baker.
Tom Baker.
With the scarf.
The scarf. Who knitted the scarf for you, or did
Well,
you?
that was a bullet one. Mary's currently making me a proper scarf.
Oh, she's knitting it, is she?
Yeah.
I found out an interesting fact about that scarf in the series. When the woman in the wardrobe department was given the wool and asked to knit a scarf, she thought
Or she just got a whole bunch of wool and
she needed to use all the wool.
all the wool was is an option for various coloured scarves, but she just threw them all together and said, "Oh well,
Yeah.
that'll do."
Yeah, isn't it brilliant? I love that. So you're a big Doctor Who fan?
Yep.
Yeah, same. It scared the hell out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah, but running around Armageddon, I got a K9, the robot dog that he has.
Yeah.
So I got one that's reasonable size, and I had a dog leash on it, and I was dragging it around Armageddon.
Did you build one or order one?
It was a remote control one that I got from a garage sale.
Oh my god!
I had this K9 that was running around the Armageddon.
People would have loved that.
They did.
I loved K9. Do you enjoy the modern Doctor Who?
Some of them, it varies.
Yeah. I love David
Tennant is.
He's brilliant.
He's really made it.
Yeah. So what do you think 15-year-old Paul would think of 64-year-old Paul?
Probably called me a lucky bugger for still being alive. Still being alive, still married to the same woman, with grandchildren. Yeah. We won't go into some of the other things like the subarachnoid hemorrhage 26 years ago.
Oh, mate. Okay. We won't go into that.
Yeah.
No. Like, I'm going to...
Like I said, I shouldn't be alive, but
Yeah.
I am.
I'm kind of glad you are, you know.
I'm so glad.
You would be. You're going to go back to Armageddon, or you're...
Well, I hope and do if she gets around to making the suit for me that matches the haircut.
Character, yeah. It speaks volumes to me, the relationship you must have with your daughter and likely both of your children, that she shares that interest with you, you know? It's because trust me, not everybody has close relationships with their parents. So what do you reckon? If someone could learn a lesson from your life, what would you want that lesson to be?
If you don't take a risk, you don't get into it. Basically.
Yeah. That really is who you are, isn't it? Yeah. Like just being open to opportunity.
I wouldn't be here if I hadn't taken risks.
Yeah.
Just don't cut me. I don't like real blood.
No, neither. Oh, and saying that, my foil has just given you a wee nick. So, hello. I know. I'm sorry about that. Fortunately, my client isn't dead. And I guess, that foil is very thin.
Yep.
Now, let me show the folks at home. Can we get that? Now, always check your tools.